Hi there. This is Vernell, Millionaire Smith. Life. It gives you what you deserve. Like and subscribe. Share this message. Leave a comment below. I would love to respond. Hit the notification button so that you'll know when I produce more videos like this. But life, it doesn't give you what you think you deserve. It doesn't give you what you desire. It gives you what you deserve. And so, if you are sitting there hoping that you will get what you're hoping for, well, let me be the first to tell you, you will get what you deserve. Life is real. Life can even be harsh. But amid all of that, you will get what you deserve. And so, when you put in the effort, ensure that you're putting in the effort to get what you deserve. When you're planning and you're plotting and you're seeking to chart your course, ensure that everything that you're doing is relative to you getting what you deserve. As a matter of fact, up to this point in your life, whatever you got, you deserve. I say it to myself all the time. Whatever I got, I deserve. Because the first thing you have to do is face reality. Too many of us are living in a bubble and not taking responsibility. The first thing that you have to do on your road to success and greatness is take responsibility. Whether it was your fault or not, the fact of the matter is you are taking the responsibility for all that has happened, and it allows you to put it behind you and get to stepping forward to where you need to go. And so it doesn't matter to me if it was my fault or not. It doesn't matter. I refuse to waste time on something that wasn't my fault, seeking to rationalize how it wasn't my fault. That is called wasting time. I did a video on wasting time way back. You can take a look at it. But I'm not going to waste time trying to figure out why it was done, who did it, who conspired. I'm not going to do those things. The only thing I'm going to do is work toward getting what I know I deserve. And the sooner you can do that, the sooner life will change in so many spheres for you. Because there's no point in continuing to mope and complain and all these things that doesn't add up to anything. There's no point in holding on to those things. They profit you nothing. And so understand that in life, you will get precisely what you deserve. There's no way around it. It is what it is. And so focus on all of the things that you know you rightfully deserve, because that is exactly what you're going to get. And so your 1 month plan or goals, your 1 year plan or goals, your 5-year plan or goals, whatever it is that you know that you're planning, that you're shaping yourself to accomplish, ensure that it is line upon line with where you want to go. Because where you want to go is exactly where you're going to end up. You don't want to be plotting and planning and then getting what you don't want. You want to ensure that you're getting what you do want. We all have goals for 1 year, 5 year, 10 years. And I was at a seminar the other day and they were talking about decades. And it's very, very important for us to structure ourselves to plan for the next decade. As a matter of fact, take a look at your last decade. Are you happy with all that you accomplished in your last decade? Where you are now, as you look back at the last decade, are you where you needed to be at this place and this time? If you're not, then you know that your next decade has to look absolutely nothing like the past decade, because life will give you what you deserve. Now, if you are where you desire to be 10 years today from 10 years before, then I say kudos to you and congratulations. But there's no point in planning your next decade, living it like your last decade, and thinking there's going to be some change. It's called insanity. And so your next decade, your next 5 years, your next 12 months must be garnered around ensuring that every single thing you do on a daily basis. Don't wait for the week to go by. Don't wait for the month to go by. Don't wait for the year to go by. And then New Year's Eve, you're talking about, oh, I have my New Year's resolution. You had a New Year's resolution last year, and then you had a New Year's resolution the year before that. No. You're going to do an introspection every single day. Because doing it on a daily basis allows you to restructure, adjust your sails, is what I call it. So that your next week or your next day doesn't look like the day before, or your week doesn't look like the week before. It allows you to fix it. Because at the end of the day, life will give you exactly what you deserve. And so your goals ought to reflect where you want to be for the next decade. I used to do it up to 5 years, but no, I'm not doing that anymore. I don't even say long-term goals. I'm not doing that anymore. I have reviewed my last decade. I'm not impressed with my last decade. If I were to tell you about it, you'd probably be impressed. I'm not. Because I see where I should have done better. And so believe you me, the results that I got for the past decade, I deserved it. I take full responsibility for it. And I'm moving ahead toward the next decade. I'm not getting stuck there. What didn't happen, didn't happen. I am moving right along, adjusting my sails, fixing my goals and my plans to reflect what it should look like 10 years from now. Why? Because I understand that whether I like it or not, 10 years is going to go by. And it's better for 10 years to go by and I would have achieved my goals versus 10 years going by and I did not. Because either way, whether I achieve them or I achieve them not, 10 years is going by. and life will give me exactly what I deserve. Introspection. That is what that is. Because life does not have empathy. We may have empathy about life, but life is real. And so there's no point in trying to justify anything, because life will pay no attention to that. The only thing life will pay attention to is all that you would have done, whether it's good or it's bad, and he gives you your reward. So you ask yourself, how was your reward for the past 10 years? You don't want to go to 10 years? How was your reward for last month? How was your reward for last week? What did you accomplish in the last week? How did you adjust your sales? What difference did you make? What one thing did you do differently last week? Yes. In the road or on the road to success, these are the things that you will have to do. You must do them. You cannot become successful without them. We're still working the mindset. Your mindset, what you say to yourself, your affirmations that you declare, all must line up with what you want to achieve the next day, the next week, the next month, the next year, 5 years, next decade, whatever it is. It must line up. Because if it doesn't line up, right where you are now is exactly where you're going to be. And so you make the decision, because now you know that life will give you exactly what you deserve. And so knowing that aforehand, because you may not have known it for the past decade, you may not have known it yesterday, but you know it today, and you know it moving forward. That life will give you exactly what you deserve. And so see yourself doing things differently. See yourself walking differently. See yourself, if you plan to be in that luxurious home in 10 years, see yourself living there. Life will give you what you deserve. If you intend to be driving that dream car in 10 years, see yourself there. Work toward there. Because at the end of the day, you are going to be responsible. You, yes, you are going to be responsible for what life gives you. Like and subscribe. Share this message. Leave a comment. I will respond. Hit the notification button if you haven't done so already. Or smash it, some of my associates would say. And remember, you have the opportunity, you have the responsibility to change the next decade so that it will not be like the last. Because life will give you exactly what you deserve. This is Vernell, Millionaire Smith, timing out.